Good morning, everybody. Welcome to week number 14 of HRD 600. It's amazing that we are at this spot. This is the last formal week of our class, and I want to once again congratulate everybody for making it this far. Tremendous amount of materials in this class, and there are people that have taken HRD classes before. We also have some people that this is their first class to take. I want to say thank you for putting in the great effort. And this video today, I'll give an overview of the remaining assignments, which are really two of them. Some of you have already submitted one of them. And there's going to be probably an additional one or two videos this week about end of the semester materials and some other materials that I'd like to cover. But in the meantime, why don't we just get to week number 14? So in this week, we're going to be taking a look at the current trends. We're also, there's some activities that will hopefully pull the materials together. Like I said, there's been a tremendous amount of materials this semester. The history and philosophies, there's quite a few philosophies that provide the foundation for many of our adult education theories. So in this week, we have the overarching questions, and I think one of the big thing is, what is the meaning of adult education to you? That's really what our final assignment is about, and I'll talk about that in a minute. The related course outcomes to week number 13, and to do. I'll be as brief as I can. I'd like you to take a look at the materials that we've been studying this semester, including anything down here. We're really looking at the current examples of education philosophies in the last 10 years and in today. So I'd like you to review the course materials. It doesn't have to be comprehensive, but there might be one or two things that really stuck out for you. We also have, many links down here, 12 Trends Disrupting Lifelong Learning. So you can take a look at that. It's a podcast and a summary. After you take a look at the materials, I'd like you to post one open-ended question relating to the current trend issue in adult education in the final online discussion. So you don't have to spend a lot of time with this, but I'd like you to just pose a question about what you read this week. And if you want, you can chime in on other people's. I'd like everybody to just do at least one open-ended question. We have one final assignment, the meaning of adult education. So there are examples in week 12. And there's some other materials about thinking ahead of the program. In this class, we have some people that this is their first class. And to me, to sum it up, you'll go from your first class to your last class. It may seem like an eternity from day to day or semester to semester, but it goes fast. Some people are pursuing the master's degree in 2 years, some in 3 years, some longer than that, some a little shorter than that. But at the end of the program, you will take the capstone class, which is HRD 649, in which you will be asked to bring forth the materials that you studied throughout your academic career, meaning your master's program. So I'd like you to read this about the end, and to me, the bottom line is just make sure you know where your materials are. A lot has changed in the past 10, 20 years. I know when I took this, I had to keep folders of materials, and now everything is electronic. So I think it might be easier to keep track of those. And that is about it as far as what I'm asking you to do this week. Now, I'll switch gears. We have two assignments. So you posted your field study. You had a chance to change it in any way, and then that is due December 5th by midnight. If you need a day or so extra, please let me know. We have the meaning essay, which is the culminating event to the actual course. So let me go back. I'm going to go back to the current trends. Come down here so you can see all of that material. So if you go to Module 4, as you can see, we have the field study, which is due on December 5th. Meaning essay examples, you can take a look at those. Current trends, this is what I was just showing you. The discussion issues, this is where you submit your discussion. I'm going to click on that. Well, that's the discussion forum. That's your question. And then we have the essay. So take a look at the instructions on this. There's a PDF that gets into a lot of specific information about what I'm looking for. But this is really a reflection on the course. You are really coming up with, and you're writing about your personal philosophy concerning adult education. And one of the common prompts, one of the common interview questions include, what does adult education mean to you? So this is your opportunity to actually write what it means to you. This is a little more formal paper, or this is a more formal paper than what you've done in your reflections this semester. There's some information, more information in here. You just click on the PDF and you have more information about the assignment. Recommended 1,000 words, 1.5 to 2 spacing. So if you're using double spacing, 1,000 words represents or equals about 4 fully typed pages, and 250 pages or 250 words per page. So if you put on a cover page and you put in references, you're going to have 6 pages. But really, from a writing standpoint, you're only looking at 4 full pages of writing. So that is really it. I'm going to come back. I'm going to go back to Module 4, which all the materials are. That is what the goal for the week is. We have the field study assignment due on the 5th, and then we have the final assignment down here, the meaning essay, which is due on the 12th. Things get a little tight this time of year as far as grading everything, submitting your final grades. There's some people in the class that this is their last class, and I want to make sure I have plenty of time to get the grades submitted. So I would appreciate everybody hit this deadline, but if you can't and you need a couple of extra days, please let me know. I can certainly work with you and accommodate you on that. In the meantime, if you have any questions, any concerns, anything you want to talk over, please let me know. I am here to help, and I hope you have a wonderful last week. This is week number 14. Shoot me an email, send me a text, whatever you want to do. I'm here to help, and I'll see everybody online.